Falling Into Place, which arrives in select cinemas June 6th, is a firm if flawed romantic drama that might test the patience of some viewers, but offers a more nuanced and layered experience than most other standard romance films. The film, from writer-director Alan Teasel, opens like a typical romance, as two 30-somethings, German-born Kira, played by Teasel, and Scotsman Ian, who's Chris Fulton, meet while visiting the town of Skye, with Kira on a getaway trip originally meant for her and her now ex Aidan, played by Rory Fleck Byrne, while Ian is visiting his estranged parents. But while a spark ignites between Kira and Ian during a spontaneous night and day together, external forces abruptly end their budding romance, with both returning to their lives in London, each haunted by their brief connection. What follows is essentially a full-length version of the third act breakup, as Kira and Ian go about their lives but remain emotionally tethered to one another while spiralling into loneliness and longing, with much of the film depicting their parallel journeys of grief over a lost love, with little promise of reconciliation, resulting in drawn-out melancholy that can make the film feel slow, especially as full starts suggest the romance might soon resume, only to reveal we're only halfway through the 113-minute runtime. Still, Teasel deserves credit for enriching her story with emotional complexity, as well as warm and believable chemistry with Fulton that encourages investment in their eventual reunion, with the characters' insecurities deepening along with the narrative as Teasel homes in on their internal struggles with precise emotional detail, evoking empathy as they wrestle with guilt, regret, and self-worth, which the actors convey with convincing emotional weight, grounding their performances in realistic turmoil that elevates the film above standard romantic fare. Teasel also draws from strong influences without becoming derivative, with the initial scenes of connection in the picturesque Scottish Highlands evoking Richard Linklater's Before Sunrise with its naturalistic, intimate conversations, while Kira's emotional unravelling later on recalls the melancholic introspection of Joachim Trier's The Worst Person in the World, particularly in how it captures the chaos of one's 30s. But despite these clear nods, Teasel avoids imitation by maintaining a grounded perspective with a story that feels rooted in real emotional experiences rather than borrowed cinematic tropes. Though the film often meanders through prolonged sadness before reaching its emotional payoff, the three-star Falling Into Place ultimately emerges as a flawed yet sincere exploration of modern love, digging beneath the surface of romantic idealism to examine the psychological toll of longing, loss, and disconnection. And in doing so, Teasel not only crafts a moving portrait of two people adrift, but also establishes herself as a compelling new voice in filmmaking. Visit the Film Feeder website to read my more detailed review, but for now, thanks for watching, please like and subscribe for more reviews, and I'll see you next time.